Ted Nugent brought his fury out on the road in 2010, bringing the same energy people have come to expect from the guitarist extraordinaire. The Motor City Madman has been touring despite not having a new release to promote, and he's fine with that. In fact, the name of his tour is one of the most brutal in recent memory.
Trample the Weak, Hurdle the Dead, Nothing But Love Songs from Your Uncle Ted. And with Mick Brown on drums and Greg Smith on bass guitar, it's ferocious, man. My music has never been more intense, more fun, more throttling in all my life. And that's really saying something, because it's always been the most intense music in the world. But in 2010, at the age of 61, it's insanity, and I love it more than ever.
We asked the Nuge about playing the old tunes and keeping his set fresh.
All my older songs thrill us, man. I mean, how can you have a guitar on and not play Cat Scratch Fever? Or how can you have a guitar on and not attempt to play Stranglehold, because only I can play Stranglehold? No, these are magic moments. You know, these were raw, primal scream, instinctual explosions of guitar sounds coming from my guts and my balls and from my heroes, Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry and Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters and James Brown, Wilson Pickett. So we play all those, but we also jump on a bunch of other inspirational classics by those heroes that inspired me to pick up the guitar in the beginning. They are alive every night in our concerts. So those licks, even though it's on a guitar, it might be Junior Walker's sax that inspired it, or it might be just the Stax Volt horn section of my heroic black early days when I was a small black child. That's still alive and well in my music. So it's as raw and primal as the little whippersnapper Nuge in a guitar in a garage with his first guitar and loud amp. Because I hunt and fish and trap and go back to the good Mother Earth's bosom every hunting season, when I get together with my band, it's like the first time all over again. So again, I'm the luckiest guitar player in the world.
While many are familiar with the state of record sales and the decline of the music business, Ted Nugent, who says bands of his ilk are lucky to always have passionate fans, he says the touring industry is not as healthy as it looks.
There is a musical energy alive in this country, thank God, because I get to tour anywhere, anytime I want to, because people know that the Nugent Band will always deliver a brutality, a ferocious, high energy, passionate, defiant firestorm of music with Greg and Mick and I. And they know they're going to get that from ZZ and from Aerosmith. They know they're going to get that from Ronnie Montrose when he comes out, and Sammy Hagar. They know they're going to get it. So that part of the industry is alive and well. But when Christina Aguilera, one of the most gifted human beings in the history of DNA, has to cancel her tour, something's wrong.
Artisan News will have more on Uncle Ted's opinion on what happened to the music industry, his feeling on the BP oil spill, why Obama is good for the country, and his writing career, which includes work for the Washington Times, his party for tea, and the release of the paperback version of his book, Ted White and Blue, The Nugent Manifesto.